leave you with this, and then we'll take some questions and answers, okay?
Other than the advertising, does your business model, do you get paid any other way? Are you looking at any other kind of revenue?
Actually, we've identified 15 revenue models associated with our platform. All of them are multiple billion-dollar revenue streams.
But you're not just relying on advertising.
No. Dibs could probably just rely on advertising. However, we have so much to offer. As a company, we want to explore these other opportunities.
Okay. And how do you populate the resources that are feeding the events and whatever?
Right. Well, that's part of our intellectual property, part of our patents, and it basically, if you look at our logo, an octopus. We were sitting in my backyard one day, saying, we were talking about the layer, of the onion. And we said, man, Dibs is like an octopus. It's got tentacles that reach out and grab information from all different sources. And then all of a sudden, this logo kind of stuck, this corporate brand stuck with us. And but to answer your question, Dibs has several tentacles out there grabbing information. There's a human factor. We have the artists, venues, promoters, and now business leaders and professors and student leaders able to upload information to Dibs.
You mentioned in your presentation that you want to turn this into a growth opportunity for the Reno-Tahoe area. I moved here 6 years ago, and at that point in time, there was many technology firms that were moving into this area because of good opportunities, but a lot of those companies have disappeared for a variety of reasons. So I'm curious to know about your growth plan, and in particular, how you're going to create jobs from this very simple, very cool idea down the road.
That's a great question, and I appreciate it. On the surface, may appear to be a very simple idea. And that's what I thought when we were originally, getting started on our endeavor. Right now, I could have a team of 20 software engineers working full-time. And the average software engineer in the Bay Area, to get the caliber person that we like to have, it's a $150,000 a year job minimum to start. That's just to start. I'd like to have 200 software engineers working with us. The only thing holding us back right now from achieving that is funding and resources. You know, actually, you know, in a down economy, it's a good time for us, because if the economy was where it was at in, say, 2006, 2007, I would have a very difficult time finding good quality people to come work for free, because I'd have to headhunt, I'd have to pay bonuses just to attract them to come to this area. I don't have to do that right now. I'm afraid we're going to have to do that in the very near future with the expansion of this information age. Our Chief Technology Officer, maybe he wouldn't mind saying a few words about the complexity of our technology.
Well, regarding the original question, the scope of the business is potentially so large that there's going to be hundreds or thousands of jobs we can create. And business in Nevada, the climate here is really good as far as the tax structure, cost of living, proximity to certain things in California that you need as a technology company, but you don't want to pay the extra costs. Having a headquarters or a very large office in Nevada is part of what we're planning to do, and we'll have people working here who want to. As far as the complexity of the project, it's limited only by our imaginations. One of the things I love about information technology is, as it advances, it's starting to get to be where anything you think of, you can do. The more innovative we get and creative we get, the more we come up with these admittedly super complex meta systems that we're piecing together.
My little world here is that I run business education through UNR, Small Business Development Center. So I'm events driven, and so I'm very interested in all of what you're doing, and I see that little business button. But I'm thinking, you know, like globally or nationally at least, you know, like chambers of commerce. You know, can you go out and sell a chamber so that because they've got all these things, mixers, ribbon cuttings, luncheons. There's so much stuff. Our biggest challenge is, how do you not blast everybody with too much information and have one portal? And then also, your little UNR button, is that also for every department? Is it
Oh yeah.
all like business events, sporting events?
Well, I started with the business School of Business, and you know, we've added the
That's where I live.
Yeah, we've added the current events that we have now. I'm hopeful to develop relationships with all departments in the university, and I hope we get adopted by all departments. You know, one thing I've noticed about the university, I called up here trying to speak with somebody about getting approval to do this, and that was a wall that I kept banging my head into, a bureaucratic wall. No offense. And I'm sure the professors in the audience know what I'm talking about. And I discovered that,
Oh, yeah.
boy, this university campus is compartmentalized and fragmented. I don't even know who to talk to, so I just told my team, asked my team to give me a UNR widget. I'm going to go in there and give them a UNR widget whether they want it or not. You guys got it. So it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. So
I'm a student and I live close by campus, and I like concerts and I like country concerts. So if I wanted to buy a ticket through Dibs to a concert, say the Zach Brown band who's coming here, Lawler, next week, can I purchase a ticket through Dibs?
all right. He is not a plant, I promise you, but he is my son. And the first thing I tried to tell you, son, as you were growing up was, don't tell the company secrets. This is one of our revenue models that we're introducing. Yeah, I know, but yes, you will be able to. Actually, we're going to be alpha testing this locally with the Grand Sierra, and you'll be able to find out about an event, and then actually buy a ticket to the event on your phone. The ticket will download to your phone. When you show up to the event, you just show them the ticket on your phone. It'll be in an e-wallet that we've designed, and they can scan the barcode on the phone, and you're in. So.
Thank you. using financial numbers or codes or information regarding our credit cards and method of payment. What could that mean in the way of identity theft issues?
Right. Well, like I said, I can tell you we're extremely sensitive to identity theft and privacy. In our last company, we developed a technology that was able to identify unique individuals, people, through the microscopic bone structure of their finger. We'd scan your finger with 12 billion radio frequencies and capture a bone, an image of your bone print that was more accurate than DNA. We could distinguish identical twins, and DNA couldn't even do that. So we're very sensitive about privacy, and we're very knowledgeable when it comes to regards of identity theft. And all I can tell you, and I can't go into details, but we've developed we have some patent pending technology that once you enter your credit card information, and you can enter all of your credit card information, it is very secure within our DIBS platform. And I want everybody to know that it doesn't really reside anywhere. The information doesn't reside in your phone. The information doesn't reside on our server. It resides out in this ubiquitous space that only brings the code together when the transaction button is pushed, and it happens instantly, and then it goes back into Never Never Land. Here's some DIBS shirts. Oh, I'm trying to get one to Greg. Thank you.